Hello students, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Once again welcome back to your class Ravisirjee Maths, the easiest and finest way to learn the concepts of mathematics. Students, in our previous video lecture of matrix, we have studied how to find out the solution of linear equation with three variable using matrix method. Students, in our today video lesson, we are going to do operation over the matrix. We can do the operation in the row of matrix and either we can do the operation in the column of the matrix. Okay students, we will practice over here with a few examples. Let us start. Okay students, here you can see that the matrix A having order 2 means size of this matrix is 2 by 2 because 2 rows and 2 columns. On this matrix we have to operate R12, R1 5, R31 minus 2, R32, C32, C3 minus 5. Okay students, let us see all these things one by one. First of all, doing R12. Students, in this operation, we have to replace the element of matrix R1 by R2 and R2 by R1. So students, by doing this operation over this matrix, here we are getting R1 in place of, this is R1 and this is R2. So in place of R1, right? So here we can write what? 5, 1 and 2, 7. Understood? Now the next operation, R1 into 5. Row 1 is multiplied by 5. Okay. So the next is R1 multiplying by 5. So what we are getting? A. Row 1 is to be multiplied by 5. So 2 into 5. 2 into 5. 7 into 5. 5 and 1. So what we are getting? 10, 35, 5 and 1. C2 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 1. C2 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 1. Okay. So C2 1 is to the power minus 1. It means what student? C2 column 2 means this element 1 and 7 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 1. Okay, C2 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 1. So what we are getting? There will be no change in this element 1 and 7. And this element is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 7, 1. See, 7, 1 is multiplied by minus 1 and added to C1. So we are getting 2. This is multiplied by minus 1 and added to C1. So minus 7 and this is multiplied by minus 1 and added to 5. So 5 minus 1. So we can write minus 5. Here is been 4, 1, 7. Okay students. Now the next operation will be C21. C21. It means students column 1. In place of column 1 you will have to write column 2 and in place of column 2 you will have to write the column 1. So A. This is column 1 and this is column 2. So we will write 7, 1 and here we will write 2, 5. Okay student. So C1 is multiplied by minus 5. Next is C1 is multiplied by minus 5. C1 multiplying by minus 5. So this column is multiplied by minus 5. So what we are getting? 2 into minus 5 and 5 into minus 5. There will be no change in column 2 because we are not doing any operation over here. So what we are getting? 2 5 is a 10. So minus 10. 5 into minus 5 minus 25. 7 1. Okay. Now in second question, the size of the matrix is 3 by 3 means 3 rows and 3 columns over here. So in very first operation we will do R21. R2 1. It means student, we place R2 by 1 and R1 by 2. So we can write R2 1 means in place of 2 there will be -3, in place of 6 2, and in place of 1 3, and similarly there will be 2 6 1 4 6 2. Okay, next is R3 is multiplied by -7. R3 multiplying by -7, it means A R3, which rows? R3. So there will be no change in R1 and R2. So 2 6 1 -3 2 3. R3 is multiplied by -7. So what we are getting? If 4 is multiplied by -7, so -28. 6 is multiplied by -7, -48. 2 is multiplied by -7, -14. Okay. Next operation is R3 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1. R3 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1. Okay. So A will be what? R3. First of all, write down R3. 4 6 2. We are not doing any operation in R2, so there will be 2 6 and 1. What we are doing? R3 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1. So 4 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1, means over here, right? So 2 R3 means 4 is multiplied by -2 added to 1. So 4 is multiplied by -2. We are getting 8 and added to 1. So -8. Similarly, 6 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1. Means 6 minus multiplied by -2, 12. And 1 2 means R3 is multiplied by -2 added to 1. Means 2 is multiplied by -2 and added to 1. So 2 into -2, we are getting -4. So 2 minus 8, -6, 6 minus 12, -6, 1 minus 4, -3, right? Okay, so no change in R2 and R3. So 2 6 1 4 6 2. Okay, now R2, C2 is multiplied by 1 and added to 2. C2 is multiplied by 2 and added to column 1. Okay student, C2, which column? C2, and adding to 1. So there will be no change into C2 and C3. So we will writing the elements C2 and C3. So 6 2 6 1 3 2. What we are doing? C2 is multiplied by 2, means these elements multiplied by 2 and added to C1. So what is C1 over here? 2. This 6 is multiplied by 2 and added to 1. So 6 plus 2, 6 into 2, 12. Now -3. 2 is multiplied by 2 and added to 1, means 2 into 2, 4. And again 6 is multiplied by 2 and added to C1, means 4, 6 2s are 12, right? So what we are getting? 2 plus 12, 14, 6, 1, -3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 12, 16, and 6, 2. Okay students, here we are completing today's video lessons. Hope you have understood how to do operation in column or rows of a matrix. Thank you so much for watching this video lesson. Okay.